thing I noticed is for some reason it seems like the tower was not able to understand my call sign. So I think my mic is, and I noticed in the video that my voice is fairly soft. So I think I got to get this.
Yeah, maybe a little closer.
In front of my thing, because they've asked me like several times now to repeat.
Sometimes too, make sure, it's probably not this, but make sure you're pushing the button all the way down, because if you're halfway, it sometimes has issues as well.
Okay. Get this clipped here. Okay. I wish this thing wasn't here. This is just in the way, no matter what I do. Transponders, it's Alt. Flaps are retracted. Parking brake release. Brakes, check the brakes. Brakes feel good. Instruments, check. We have no oil temperature yet. We got oil pressure, amps, fuel pressure. Now, gyro suction is come up to 1,000.
That looks good.
Okay. All right. I'll creep out here just, and I'll call ground. Now, ground. What's our ground frequency?
121.6.
121.6. So we're on COM 2 here, is what we want, right?
Yep.
299er6, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff, left close traffic.
Before we talk to them,
we need to get the ATIS first.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and switch that to the ATIS.
And that's just this one here?
Yep.
Advise, contact you, Mission Bravo. Chino, Christian Bravo, 1448 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 21, dew point 16, altimeter 29906. ILS, runway 26 right approach in use. Landing and departing, runway 26 right, runway 26 left. Notice airman, Homeland Bureau service. Check our manifest, notice approach procedure. New response and taxi radar fines. Compass roads and compass are open closed. Numerous cranes in the vicinity. Advisories, hazardous omission of flight service frequencies. State position contact, read back my assignment and notes for instructions. He's got support on the wall life in the vicinity airport. Advise contact you, Mission Bravo. Chino, Christian Bravo, 1448 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 21, dew point 16, altimeter 29906. ILS, runway 26 right approach in use. Landing and departing, runway 26 right, runway 26 left. Notice airman, Homeland Bureau service. Check our manifest, notice approach procedure. New response and taxi radar fines. Compass roads and compass are open closed. Numerous cranes in the vicinity. Advisories, hazardous omission of flight service frequencies. State position contact, read back my assignment and notes.
I always get information, the time, winds, visibility, cloud ceilings, and altimeter setting, and then if they say it, expected runway. I don't get temperature and dew point.
Okay. So 29906.
Okay, so what are we adjusting for that?
Don't give me a second. I know
Yeah,
I'm
no
looking
worries.
at the wrong thing here. It's airspeed.
What is that 29906?
That's the basically the barometric pressure at the
Airport, right?
At the airport.
Yeah.
So 299er. How's that?
So we got 29904 right now. Yep, that's 6. 2468. They're in twos. Yep.
All right. Now I'm going to call Chino Ground, Cherokee 5188 Sierra, taxi from Port of Ports to runway.
With information.
Cessna 8 Extra Delta, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
I think you forgot information last time too, so try not to forget it.
Okay. Chino Ground, Cherokee 5188 at Sierra at Port of Ports with information Bravo, taxi to runway.
Ready to write down? Oop, you're on the wrong frequency. Or you're not talking on that frequency. You see how you're talking on COM 1? So right now you're talking on 136.975. I have no idea where that is.
All right. I thought, okay.
No. So you're on the right frequency. You're listening, but you're
I
not
just got it.
talking.
I
So
see.
click mic.
Mike's got to be active.
Mic's got to be active.
Gotcha.
Now try again.
Chino Ground, Cherokee 5188 Sierra with information Bravo at Port-a-Port, taxi to runway.
Nice.
November 5188 Sierra, Chino Ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Juliet Alpha, cross runway 21.
Right, Juliet Alpha, cross runway 21, 5188 Sierra.
Very nice. Writing it down helps.
Yes.
You should do that for a really long time. I have friends I've been flying for years and they still write it down.
Yeah, for sure.
Greg probably does it, but it's always good too.
Yeah.
I actually got out of the habit of writing it down, and like now I'm forcing myself back into it. Because for instrument, they'll give you so much stuff, you gotta write it down. That's crazy to see you all gutted.
I know.
I think you were the one that told me what was it named? The
Jonas
Brothers
Brothers,
owned
yeah.
one of those?
Yeah, that 727 right there.
That's crazy.
That was my very first aircraft I ever flew on was a 727
That's cool.
from Rochester, New York to Florida, Orlando, Florida.
I have no idea what I flew on. It was in 2000, probably 5, 6, and it was from California, LA to Boston. Okay, clear left, center, right.
Is that one of those? What do they call those things? That's like a utility aircraft, a thing with the dual tail.
I'm not sure off the top of my head. That's called a Bronco, though. That's a Navy plane.
Something feels very weird with the rudder pedals.
I feel it. My controls?
Your controls.
What exactly?
It felt like it was.
It might be where if you're on the pavement.
Chino Ground, Cessna 738 X-ray Delta, holding short
Your controls.
at
I don't feel anything.
Okay.
Papa, runway exited left 2
I don't feel
left,
it anymore
request taxi
either.
back to threshold
It
area.
probably was a concrete.
November 73 Extra Delta, Chino Ground, taxi to threshold via Charlie.
Okay, we're coming up again.
Taxi to
Let's
threshold
clear
via Charlie.
left, center, right.
738 X-ray
We
Delta,
got
taxi
Kilo on the
back.
left, Kilo on the right. Good.
Chino Ground, good morning. Skyhawk 767 Charlie Lima, SoCal Rail taxi with Bravo.
November 767 Charlie Lima, Chino Ground, good morning. Runway 26 right, taxi via Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21.
26 right, Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 2147 Charlie Lima, and we have our request.
Number 7 Charlie Lima, go ahead.
Like to request we have our flight following to Calexico, that's Kilo Charlie X-ray Lima, requested altitude 7,500.
Again,
Number 7
left,
Charlie
center,
Lima,
right.
maintain VFR at or below
Looks good.
2,500, SoCal departure frequency 125.5, squawk 4777.
So this is Delta.
Delta, you can see
Below
yellow and black.
125.5
Mike's on the left over there.
7 to the box for Charlie Lima.
Okay, we're crossing 2-1. Finals are clear.
Finals are clear.
Well, I'm here on a holiday, but I'm doing all right. I just got my coffee made.
Aw,
Happy 4th to you. Yeah, I just got back from my vacation about a week ago.
How was it?
Good, I went to Saudi for pilgrimage.
I didn't even realize that. The guy's working on 4th of July.
November 0, Mike Juliet. A right downwind departure is approved. Runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
I flew on Thanksgiving last year in Texas, and the controller was like, "Clear for takeoff, runway 16." It was like you could just tell. It was like,
fuck you.
yeah, I was like, "Hey man, I appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving." And he was like, "Hey, I really appreciate that."
I've got 670.
I was like just a depressed dude sitting in the tower. There's like no one flying. I feel so bad for air traffic controllers.
550 Romeo is a flight of 5 RVs over by Aircraftman. Taxi VFR to the run-up area, and we'll be going out to Corona and towards Lake Matthews.
Oh my gosh.
Army 755 Juliet Romeo flight, Chino ground verify, you have ATIS information Bravo.
50 Romeo and flight, we have Bravo.
50 Romeo flight, runway 26 right, taxi via Papa. Cross runway 21.
Did I say flight of RVs? You guys going to be on the frequency this time at Lake Matthews?
50 Romeo 20 right, or 26 right, via Papa, cross runway 21, and if we need to, we can do the run-up on the taxiway.
All right. Run up. Parking brake set.
And Tower RV 50 Romeo, I'm going to be squawking 1203.
Seats, belts are secured. Doors, windows closed. We'll secure the door. We'll double check the
November
door.
767 Charlie Lima, left turn out approved, runway 26 right, cleared for takeoff.
Free and correct.
Suhel. That's the owner of SoCal.
Oh, is that right?
His name's Suhel. He calls everyone captain
Now, how come he didn't do a run up?
because he has been flying for forever. Doesn't think he needs it. Okay. Great noticing that though. He didn't do a run-up. He might have done it on the way. I don't know.
Trim.
It's
We are
neutral.
neutral.
Yeah, it's neutral.
Verify.
Yep.
Fuel quantity. Check. We're on the right tank. This left tank is at
November
tabs.
0 Mike Juliet, verify squawk is 4723.
Fuel selector full as tank. We are on the right.
4723, I got it wrong. Sorry, 30 Mike Juliet.
Oil pressure. Temperature. Oil
Ground
pressure.
778 X-ray Delta. So, threshold deviation ready to taxi with Bravo.
Throttle 2000.
73 extra Delta, Chino
We'll
ground,
go
runway
1800.
26 left, taxi via Charlie.
6 left. 738 X-ray Delta.
November 0
18.
Mike Juliet, thank you. I have you now.
All pressure.
Contact SoCal 125.5.
Good.
125.5, 30 Mike Juliet.
Magneto's check. Let's try this again. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Back to
Return.
Golf.
Oh yeah, did it again. My controls.
Your controls.
Stay on the brakes.
Yep.
Cessna 7 Charlie Lima, contact SoCal departure.
Tax SoCal, yeah, I'm going there. That's all it.
Thanks, dude.
Power, Cessna 738 X-ray Delta, holding short runway 26 left, ready for takeoff and request to decide for
Try it again. Oh yeah, it's not too good.
Cessna
Yeah.
738 X-ray Delta, Chino Tower.
Let's just stay here for a minute and see if it gets better. If it
Right
doesn't, we'll just
traffic
continue.
for runway 26 right, runway 26 left.
Look how close they are to us.
runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, right traffic for 26 right. 738.
It's pretty sick. Not gonna lie.
No, they're cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. No, I mean,
I don't know if that's the same people, to be honest.
well, there's that yellow rev, so.
Okay, let's reduce our mixture. Ooh. Basically, is what that's saying is half our spark plugs are working great, and the other half are actually not.
Right.
So let's check that one more time. Yeah, no, it's backfiring too. Try it one more time. Is that right? Was that right?
No, that was the left one.
Oh, dang.
Let me give you a second.
Yeah, no worries.
Right. Okay, that looks good.
Okay.
That looks good now.
Yeah, so it burned it off. Keep doing it one more time. I know it's not good best for it, but I still want to see. Okay, now right. Okay. We cleaned it off.
Right.
I'm sorry, your controls. My bad. Good. That's the second time it's done that, though. I'm going to write that down. We'll tell Craig.
Yep. All right, suction's 5. Fuel pump is on. Check carb heat. Now I don't see carb heat being
No,
checked.
that's what we check. We still check it.
So I got to throttle back up.
RV 7550 Romeo, flight of 5 RVs. Fully short at 26 right at Papa.
Oh, that guy flew last time. The one in the back.
Corona and then Lake Matthews.
Yep.
November 755 Julia Romeo, Chino Tower, left turnout is approved. Runway 26 right.
Okay,
clear
carb
for
heat
takeoff.
was resulted in
Romeo
a
on flight, clear for
RPM
takeoff.
loss.
Runway 26 right, left turnout approved.
I think that's the guy from last time. Fast Eddie. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. I don't want to be accusing everyone.
I mean,
There's a lot of those planes.
Are there?
Yeah, those are homemade too.
Yes, I know they're experimental.
Yeah.
We should tell them to stay out of our way. We'll be a little faster than they are. Ammeter was checked. Enunciator panel, we don't have one. Flight MS check and set.
Tower 738 X-ray Delta, are we going to extend our downwind?
Next, just all clear base, 5 RVs departing.
For that call, our base 78 X-ray
Radios
Delta.
and avionics, brakes release.
Good morning, Chino Tower. Grumman 1642 Romeo, 2500 at the water treatment plant. I'd like to transition to the east towards Riverside, please.
Grumman 1642
Should we try that mag check one more time?
Yeah, why not?
Transition is approved. Chino altimeter 29906. Traffic departing runway 26 right presently will be southbound, a flight of 5 RVs.
Understood. A flight of 5 RVs prior to our transition, and it's
You just did right?
29906 transition.
You just did the right one?
The left.
That's 8X
The left is actually to the right.
26 right.
Oh, I know, but the right.
738 X-ray Delta.
Yep, that one. That's the one that gives us.
Oh, the left one was giving you problems.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Yep. So we're good?
Yeah.
All right. All right. Now I'm gonna call. I'm gonna pull out here.
Okay, so you're on ground still.
Okay.
So we're going to switch to tower. 118.5 is in the active for COM 1. So let's talk on COM 1, and we can turn off ground so we don't have to listen to ground anymore.
Chino Tower from Grumman 42 Romeo. Could I get a cross check on my altitude, please?
Grumman 42 Romeo altitude indicates 2,500.
2,500. 42 Romeo. Thank you.
So I'm Chino Tower, Cherokee 51880, short of 26 right.
Holding short, yep.
Holding short of 26 right.
Good.
Number 50 Romeo flight. There appear to be multiple people squawking.
Yeah, Cherokee 5, or Chino Tower, Cherokee 51880, holding short of 26 right at Papa, requesting a left crosswind departure towards the lake.
All right.
And we're doing emergencies today, so A, B, C, D.
Chino Tower, Cherokee 5188 Sierra, holding short of 26 right at Papa, requesting left downwind departure towards the lake.
Number 51880 Chino Tower, stand by, traffic short funnel.
Just tap it, go like this, boom, boom.
Romeo,
Like that.
What's
Number
that?
50 Romeo, traffic just entering the south downwind at
If
Corona.
they say stand by, a lot of times you can just go,
before you
up.
It appears that
really?
Yeah,
multiple
it's a double tap.
aircraft in the group are squawking. Just have the leader squawk on the 1203 squawk and the rest on standby. Frequency change approved.
So for that one, actually, I would say stand by for landing aircraft, but if they just say stand by, go, boop, boop, and that's it.
Okay.
And so you don't go, oh, okay, standing by, Cherokee 518, it's like,
Right,
no, you can just boop, boop.
Gotcha. And they just hear the crack.
Yeah, we all hear it.
November 42 Romeo, flight of 5 RVs, no factor.
Traffic snow factor. 42 Romeo. Thank you.
Listen, 8 X-ray Delta, remain on this frequency, taxi to parking via Delta Mike.
Delta Mike 738 X-ray Delta, happy port.
Thank you, you too. November 88 Sierra, left downwind departure approved, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
26 right, clear for takeoff, 51880.
And make sure you say, but not next time, left down departure approved, because he did approve you. He gave you a clearance.
I see.
Okay, lights. Lights,
Lights,
camera, fuel, mixture.
fuel.
Yep, lights, landing light, and then action. And left hand on the yoke. Okay. Looks good. We'll look for center line.
Airspeed's alive.
And gauges are in the green. Engine's running healthy too. Okay, we can start rotating.
I got to be a little bit more forceful with my rotation, don't I?
I didn't think that was too bad. You don't want to yank it back. I felt your pressure. It was good. Plane's heavy.
Information Bravo, full stop.
Also, your rudder controls getting better on the takeoff. You tended at the beginning to kind of swerve, but you were fighting keeping it on center line, which is really good.
96 Tango Juliet, Chin Tower, enter a left base, or make straight in direct if you like for runway 26 right.
6 Tango Juliet, left base for 26 right.
So if we lost our engine right now, I would land it in one of these fields right here.
We're not high enough.
No, we're not high enough to turn. We're at 1,000 feet. 500 feet above the ground.
Whiskey, Chino, ground, use caution for the Cessna, taxiing in to SoCal.
There was a massive Mylar balloon right off the end of the runway when I
think we can start our turn?
started.
Really?
Yeah, when I got here this morning.
Control Whiskey, change my frequency, 118.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thanks.
It's like when you get out on the lake early and it's like glass.
That's why. That's why I wanted to fly so early this morning.
Oh yeah. I'm glad we can make this happen.
Yeah, me too.
I looked at my schedule and I had a flight and then I realized it was me going flying by myself. So I was like, I'll cancel that.
Now at this point, if we lost an engine, are we trying? We're trying to
turn
make
this way now. You said left downwind.
I see. So am I going to line up to stay in the pattern, basically?
November.
Hold on. Okay. You just turn this way for a couple seconds and then you can turn off. But you said you were going to...
Chino ground, cross taxiway Foxtrot. November 88 Sierra, traffic, 1 o'clock and a little more than a mile.
We can turn this way.
2,400 indicated at Grumman transition.
Let them know you see them.
So do I tell... yeah. Traffic in sight, 88 Sierra.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't need to say.
Number 6 Tango Juliet, runway 26 right.
6 Tango Juliet, to the land, 26 right.
Are you starting to realize there is a form or like a formal way to do things?
Yes.
But sometimes it is just a casual conversation, you know?
Yeah.
If there was 10 planes on the pattern right now, we would probably say, hey, we're going to depart towards the lake now on our left downwind. You know, okay, thanks for letting me know, you know?
See,
But there's no one around.
All right, we're at 2,400, so I'm going to level
right
off.
here, level off. Yep, good idea. You're at 2,500 on my GPS.
Well, and that's why I
can't remember. You said you were with Kim and they told you guys you're in the Charlie?
yes, because we were at 2,500 indicated, and this is fast. I mean, this is low.
It's kind of funny. 130. Yeah. Oh, you're accelerating. Maybe that's it. No, that's not it.
What was wrong?
This is probably what Robbie was talking about.
I see. You know, I did not set my bug though, my heading bug.
That's okay. Get into a cruise without accelerating, and then you can set it.
I see.
Because there's acceleration errors, deceleration errors, climbing errors, and descending errors.
All right.
So level off. Set it up so that airspeed's not climbing or descending, or speeding up or slowing down. Off mode. Very good. Now we can.
42 Romeo, traffic 12 o'clock, 3 miles, just looks like they're
And
off
you're
of
climbing, so we'll descend.
Sorry. 1,500 climbing westbound, type unknown.
We're like 20 feet from the Charlie.
Traffic, pre-stage crew, 42 Romeo. Thank you, sir. Happy 4th.
Number 88 Sierra, multiple aircraft, low level in the vicinity of the Corona Airport, and frequency change approved.
Okay, we'll be looking for that traffic and frequency change approved. It's here.
You want me to say that?
Yeah.
We'll be looking for that traffic and frequency change approved, 88 Sierra.
Okay, so frequency change approved. So there's a lot of planes below us right now at Corona Airport, so it's important that we maintain our altitude and our heading. We're not in their pattern, so there shouldn't be a worry. I see a plane right here.
Yeah, I see them. But they're quite a bit below us?
Yeah. .7. Crow traffic, Cherokee 5188 Sierra, midfield at 2,400, heading towards the lake. Corona. So that wasn't necessary, but I just told them. I just talked on Corona's frequency and said, hey, we're going this way and we're at this altitude.
Gotcha.
You never want to talk too much, but all right. So now we're clear of that Charlie, right?
Yep.
That upside down wedding cake.
Yep.
We can climb now to 4,500. And then when we get to 4,500, I want you to fly towards the lake. We can fly towards the lake now, and then we're gonna do some emergencies, okay?
Yep.
So the first emergency we're gonna do is a engine out.
Okay.
So there's a checklist over there for engine out. I want you to do two things before we get to a checklist. I want you to pitch for your best airspeed, A, and B, best place to land. Find the best place to land, okay?
Yep.
Then I want you to pull out your checklist, run through your checklist. I don't want you to actually turn off mixture, turn off fuel, obviously. But I want you to touch those things and say them out loud. Okay, I'm pulling my mixture, I'm adding my mixture, I'm cycling my magnetos, I'm fuel selector false tank, fuel pump on. I want you to be touching things.
Gotcha.
Just get into that cockpit flow. I don't want you to just say it. If something happens, I want you to actually, okay, I've touched this before.
Yeah.
All right, and then the last thing is declare. Declaring, there's two steps. There's squawking. I don't want you to actually to do it, but I want you to touch and go 7700, and then hold this. If I held this, have I showed you this?
No.
So there's an emergency frequency. It's called guard 121.5. If you talk on that frequency and you say mayday, 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 that's the keyword. Mayday, mayday,
Yep.
mayday. Cherokee 51880 over Corona experiencing engine failure. They're going to know you're in an emergency. You just declared an emergency. You're going to now fill out paperwork.
Traffic flight of 5 RVs is operating over the southwest area lake over the gridded square.
Look at that. They're talking. That's good.
2,500 feet.
So you hold this channel right here, this channel switcher. Watch my frequency. You see what it just did?
Yeah.
121.5. So if I talked right now, we would talk to emergency services.
Okay.
So just switch that just in case. I want you to do that as well. I know it's a lot of steps, but that's why we're practicing. And then another one would be an engine fire. You put out an engine fire, you go throttle idle, and you pitch down until I tell you the engine fire's out. Then you can pitch up, do your emergency checklist, and land the airplane.
Okay. We got any traffic that we're concerned about?
No one. Yeah, it's pretty empty over here. So let's make sure we're looking as well. Okay, 500 feet to go. Then we can do our cruise checklist.
Okay. This compass isn't even close.
Well, you're going to climb too.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be that
Just
far
turn,
off.
turn. Let me see. $116. So if we're trying to fly on a heading of 120, we should be at 116. And I mean, you are to climb and you're accelerating. No, you're not accelerating, but
So, if I show an indicated direction right now, it's niner 090.
yes.
What does your map say we're heading?
It says 116, and that says 115. So I would trust these two actually. This is Garmin.
So should I
This is
change this
essentially-
for?
That's not ideal, isn't it?
No.
This is what Robbie was talking about. Yeah. So compass needs to be recalibrated. Okay, you're at 4,500 now.
We need to establish what heading we.
Yeah,
we
just
have,
do
so-
116 real quick.
All right. So I didn't mean to.
No. Let's follow this now because now you're in a cruise. You're not climbing or descending. Let's do 120.
120.
Yeah. 125 now.
125. 25. Oh, shit.
There it is. Cool.
That,
now
that makes more sense.
Yeah, you were in a climb, so it's going to be off. Okay.
All right, so
They should be below us. 2,000 feet below us. You see them? They should be like right underneath us. Like our 11 or 10. No, they're right here. No, I don't see them. I don't see them. They're behind us now. Says they're way behind us.
I got to get back down to our altitude. I fucked up.
All right, so you just lost your engine.
Okay.
What's the first thing you're doing?
Pitch for best glide.
Okay, so what's that?
80.
Okay, so get there. Okay, now what are you doing?
I'm looking for runway. It's a landing spot.
Okay.
I'm gonna probably.
You're wasting time. Get to 80. Quick. Get to 80. Quick. There you go. And hold it.
Right.
Now turn to where you want to go. Where do you want to go? Where are we going? Point at it. What are we doing? Talk to me.
I'm gonna go to this field right.
You're gonna go to this field. Okay. Which way do you think the wind's coming from?
Well, it's calm right now, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Probably, if anything, this direction, right?
Yeah.
Coming out of the west.
Yep.
So right now we're in a downwind to land. Okay. Next up, what's next on the list? There's 3. A, B, C. What's C? Checklist.
Checklist.
Okay. Let's get out the checklist. Lake Matthews traffic, Cherokee 5188. You're at 4,000 southwest of the lake, about 4 miles southwest of the lake. We're doing emergencies, Lake Matthews. Hey, mate, maintain 80. Maintain 80. It's the red checklist. There would be a second checklist in there. Nope, not that one.
I don't see it.
It's I see it. Yeah. 80.
Engine failure. Engine failure during flight. Airspeed 80. Landing site I've located. Fuel selector full as tank.
Okay, so touch it. It's full tank. Okay.
Yep. Fuel pump on.
Okay,
Fuel
is it
pump
on?
Yes.
Touch it.
Touch it.
Okay.
Carb heat is on.
Airspeed.
Where I'm not going to actually.
Airspeed. So reference, remember that 3-3, that 3 seconds? Looking outside. Airspeed, you're still really fast. You're losing way too much altitude.
Okay.
This is your best glide. You won it.
All right.
You're all good.
Mixture is full, rich.
Okay, touch it.
Left. I did.
Okay,
left,
good.
Okay, left, right.
Okay.
I'm not going to fuck with it, but I'll touch it.
Okay.
And primers in and locked.
Okay.
Engine gauges check. Oil pressure, oil temp. Yada.
Okay. Where are you landing again?
I'm gonna
okay, so
try one of these
turn in. So you want to be like in a downwind, right? So the wind's coming this direction, so you make this like your left downwind, okay?
Yep. And throttle mixture of various settings.
So nothing worked. Nothing's worked. Okay.
Nothing's worked. Okay, emergency landing without power. Seat backs upright. Secure. Belts are secure. Airspeed is 80. Idle cutoff. We'd pull the mixture.
Okay.
Fuel selector I turn off. Turn the master off. Doors unlatch. Touchdown tail low.
All right, recover. Full power. Full power. Full power. All right, climb out to 4,500. So this is 500, just so you know. This is what it looks like. This is 500 feet.
Okay.
You see that?
Yep.
And then let's do a left turn. Lake Matthews Practice Air Cherokee 5188 Sierra on the south shore of the lake, turning westbound. We're at 2,500, climbing 4,500. We'll stay over the west side of the lake doing emergencies, Lake Matthews. All right, so we'll try that again. Airspeed got away from you a couple times. And you didn't get to finish your checklist, really, and you never declared. So got to make that a little bit quicker.
All right.
That's probably the altitude your DP will give you is 4,500. They may even do it a little lower, so you got to be able to do it quick. Because if you're at 500 feet and you're not done with your checklist and you haven't declared yet, you're behind the airplane, you're stressed, you haven't used your flaps yet. You know, you ran out of time.
Yeah.
So let's turn left. Let's head west.
You said You said west side of the lake. Okay, I got you.
Well, south side of the lake, heading west. Because you've already experienced this in the pattern, right? When you're behind the airplane, how's your landing?
It gets worse and worse.
It gets worse and worse. Yeah, so if you're behind in an emergency, how do you think your landing is going to be on a rough surface? So it's just trying to be cautious of that.
Where's those Rabs? Any idea?
They're out of here. Man, I'm glad we're not at Corona.
Why are there a lot of aircraft over
There's
there?
a lot of airplanes at Corona. Okay, so we'll climb. While we're climbing, let's do the flow again, but we won't actually do anything. We'll just talk about it. So you just had an engine failure. What's the first thing you do?
First thing I do is pitch for best glide.
Okay, second thing.
I'm going to identify a landing site.
Okay, best place to land and winds. Think about that. And winds. Think about where you want your winds to go.
Yep.
And when you identify it, what do you do with the airplane? You turn towards it, right?
Turn towards it.
Okay. Set yourself up for some sort of pattern work to make it familiar to yourself.
Okay.
Okay, what's next?
Fuel selector, fullest tank. Fuel pump would go on, heat on. Mixture full rich. Ignition left, right, both. Primer in and locked.
You know what ignition left, right, both is, right?
Yeah.
You're actually twisting. You're trying to start the engine again.
Yep.
Okay.
Check the engine gauges and try to get the thing to start.
Okay. It didn't work.
Power is not restored.
No.
So you check the seat, make sure your seat backs are upright.
Okay.
Seat belts are secure. Airspeed, we're pitching for 80 miles an hour. Mixture idle cut off. Ignition off. Fuel selector off. Master off. Flaps as required. Unlatch the door.
Let's head south.
Touchdown.
Okay, unlatch the door. Okay, cool. And then after you do all that, right, you get everything ready, you tell me to unlatch the door. You'll point, hey, can you undo this latch for me? Okay, yeah, for sure. Because you are unable to do that. You're going to be flying the airplane.
Right.
Just have your passenger push the latch, okay? You instructed me on the ground how to do that,
Yep.
or you should have.
Yep.
And then the D, what's D?
B. I don't know.
Hold on. Let's see, there's a guy over here. Let's keep this turn coming. We'll turn heading 090. Like Matty's practice, Cherokee 5188 Sierra at 4,500 over the South Squares, practicing emergencies, like Matty's. Okay, and the D is what? It's two things. Squawk 7700, and then you hold this channel button, right? The switch.
That's emergency.
That's emergency, right? And then you would say, not actually, but you would say, Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Cherokee 5188 Sierra. I want to hear your radio call too.
Yep. D. What does D stand for?
Declare. I'm declaring to everyone I'm having an emergency. Okay.
Yep.
All right, my controls.
Your controls. What are you doing trying to stay away from traffic?
All right, your controls.
Lake Matthews traffic, 9150, not to wait up the lake,
I just hit the stall warning.
Okay.
up to 4,000 at the road to the quarry, Lake Matthews.
I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna go back to those
Okay, sounds good.
same fields.
Okay.
All right. Landing sites located. Fuel selectors fullest tank.
Okay.
Touch it. Fuel pump is on. Carb heat is on. Mixture full rich. Ignition left, right, both.
West side.
Primer is in and locked. Engine gauges checked.
And track northwest.
Throttle mixture. Various. Okay, power is not restored. I'm going to do a left. I'm on the left downwind.
I like it.
So I'm going to.
You're only at 4,000 feet right now. Look, you're almost done. Look, you see that?
Yep.
A lot better this time.
Yep. All right, we didn't restart, so seat backs are upright, seat belts are secure. Airspeed, we're pitching for 80, best glide. Mixture idle cutoff, ignition off, fuel selector off. master off.
Okay.
Doors unlatched. Hey, can you unlatch that door for
Yeah,
me?
I got it. I got
it. Thanks. All right. Now we're gonna declare an emergency. We're gonna 700.
Yep.
We're gonna hold this.
Okay.
And we're
now you're on guard. You're on guard. Now what are you gonna say? Don't actually push it, but.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. 880, lost an engine. Looking for landing.
Where are we?
We're on the south side of Lake Matthews. Gonna try forced landing in the fields south of the lake.
They might even say, Cherokee 5188 Sierra, can you make it to Corona?
No,
you just say negative, unable. Yep. Okay. And then if they talk to you again, just focus on landing.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. You're gonna land in that field right there.
Okay. So, okay. So.
Now, configure the airplane for a landing. You're done with your checklists. Now it's like a normal landing.
All right. So we're gonna flaps 10 under 115. Probably at this point, are we going full flaps or no? Depending on if
whatever you want, whatever you think you need to land in a field right here.
I need more flaps.
Okay, add more flaps. Where are you landing?
I'm gonna.
Over there.
Yep.
Okay, force it down. We'll go all the way down to 2300.
Okay.
Like guys, practice there. Cherokee 5188 Sierra experience. They're doing engine failures practice over the south side of the lake, and we are at 2,700 lake values.
At this point, I'm going to add one more notch of flaps.
Okay.
Because we need to get down. I'm going to kind of go to the left.
Good approach speed at 80.
And I'm going to be looking for...
Like this field where this road is that way?
Yep.
That's a good field.
Yep. I might even try for that road, right?
Which road? Right here?
Yep. Probably a little high still, huh?
Yeah, what would you do if you're high?
I'm going to try to turn around, I guess.
Turn around? I would not turn around. You don't have a lot of altitude here.
Okay.
Okay, recover.
2300.
Yep.
Full power.
Okay, first notch of flaps.
First notch of flaps.
Climb.
Okay.
Let's get a positive rate of climb and safe airspeed.
Accelerating, positive rate of climb.
Okay.
Okay, positive rate of climb. Second notch of flaps. Okay, airspeed. Safe. Positive rate of climb. Fully retract flaps.
Very nice.
Cover back to the throttle.
Okay, let's turn. Let's do a 180. Head towards March Air Force Base. So you're heading up 090. 090.
What altitude are you looking for?
4,500. We'll do one more emergency and then head back to Chico.
All right.
How do you feel about that one?
Lake Matthews traffic.
How do you feel about that one, Kirk?
That was
Lake Matthews traffic flight of 4 RVs is over the south squares, southwest squares at 3,000 feet. Lake Matthews.
Lake Matthews practice there. Cherokee 5188 Sierra. We're over the south squares too, and we're at 2,700. I don't see you.
We're over the south end of the south squares looking for you. And we're going to go down to, well, we'll go up to 3,500.
Hey, we're climbing to 4,500, heading to March right now, Lake Matthews.
Okay, then we'll go down to 2,500.
Thanks, sound good. We're doing an emergency practice too, 5180.
I did not see them at all.
I don't see them either.
Emergency traffic 915 delivery over the Corey and 4,000 feet, close to Lake Matthews.
So, is this the south side of the squares?
Lake Matthews. You said we're on the south side of the south squares.
Over the
I see them.
Transitioning south, down 3,800.
I see them. They're no factor.
There was just another Cherokee that called. I don't know.
Yeah, he's no factor. Lake Matthews, Cherokee 5188 Sierra, over the south side of the lake. I see the RVs. You guys are about at my 5 o'clock. And we're climbing to 4,500 right now. Okay, about 1,000 feet to go. Yeah, it looks like they're going to fly underneath us.
Oh, I see them.
You see them?
Yep.
That is pretty sick, isn't it?
Yeah, hell yeah. I just didn't like they weren't talking to us.
Yeah, now they're talking.
Yeah. I wonder if somebody said something to them.
It might not be the same ones though. There's so many of those.
Really?
I was talking to a guy. Apparently, the ones that we saw were from Corona. They fly every Saturday. So every Saturday we'll see them.
The 15
They're crossing underneath us.
will be heading to the squares for rapid members. Corona.
All right, so for an engine fire, we're going to do an engine fire in a minute. For an engine fire, you're clearly not going to add fuel. You're not going to try restarting the engine, right?
Right.
The engine was on fire. Something's wrong. Oil's burning. Everything's off immediately. You're going to actually pitch down and accelerate all the way to your VA speed, your max, your VNO, actually. So on this checklist right here, what's your VNO? Should be somewhat the same as
VNO is 140.
Okay, so we can accelerate all the way to 140 without damaging the airplane. We can go as fast as we want in rough air. It doesn't matter if it's super turbulent. We can go 140 miles per hour and not experience an issue. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going to accelerate all the way to 140.
We're going to try to blow the
Let's
engine
do a left turn.
Blow the fire out.
Yeah, a left 180. So we'll go 270. Left turn 270. You see this guy right here?
Yep.
Okay, we'll just keep turning. We'll watch him. If he started to turn into us, we would both should turn right, so we would start turning right. But it looks like he's just going to march.
All right, there's 4,500.
Okay. All right, mic controls.
Your control.
Mic controls. Okay, we're practicing stalls. We're doing something, and now the engine's on fire.
Okay.
Your engine's on fire. Your engine's on fire.
Engine's on fire.
Power idle.
Power idle.
Power idle. Bring the power back. Pitch down. Pitch down. Pitch down more, more, more. All the way to 140. All the way to 140. As soon as possible. As soon as possible. All the way to 140.
Front traffic, Archer 512, 3000,
Okay.
west of the lake.
Fires out. Fires out.
Fire's
So
out.
pitch for 80. Now you do your engine didn't restart checklist. So you would skip trying to restart, and now you do your checklist. So pitch for 80.
Pitch for 80.
Yeah. You're taking your time getting there. You want to get there as soon as you can. Don't waste your time.
I'm getting a little busy here.
Yeah,
so
it's all right. It's all right.
All right.
Lake Matthews Crack there, Cherokee 5188. You're at 3,700 over the southeast side of the lake, heading to the south squares, Lake Matthews.
Landing site. Fuel select.
Matthews, Archer 512, 3000 over the southwest shore, slow flight.
3,000 at Southwest Shore.
You gonna stay over the southwest shore, or are you coming over the squares?
Stay southwest, 512.
Sounds good. We'll go over to the squares. We're doing emergencies.
All right, so we're going to pitch for 80. Landing site located. We're going to go there. Fullest tank. Fuel selector is fullest tank. Fuel pump on. Carb heat is on. Mixture full rich. Ignition left, right, both. Restart. Primers in and locked.
Okay.
Engine gauges checked.
No. You just try restarting the engine with an engine fire.
Gotcha.
Don't do that. All right, so now let's just practice the declare part, because you got time.
All right.
And that guy's bugging out, so we're good.
Traffic 5213 Tango
So-
over Ghost Lodge.
So get yourself set up to land somewhere.
So we're going to
be working
squawk 7700.
Okay.
on the
We're
west
going to
side
hold
of the
this to
Okay.
switch to emergency
Okay,
frequency.
you're on it. Talk to him.
Talk to him. Mayday, 88 Sierra. Engine fire, lost engine. We're looking to land in the squares southwest of Lake Matthews.
Nice. Okay, land it. Okay, you don't got much room over there, so I would recommend landing this way now.
Gotcha.
Because you ran out of room over there, which is okay. You got all this.
Right.
And you got some power lines. You see the power lines?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. All right, we're...
Let's turn. And I know we're getting low, but let's turn it. I want you to see this better. You think you can make something happen down there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's recover.
Recover. Full throttle.
Full throttle. Let's head back to Chino.
Okay. Positive rate of climb. Airspeed's good. Positive rate of climb. Airspeed's good.
Okay.
No flaps. Back to the throttle.
Very nice.
Pitch 85. We
So
want
definitely
minimum.
study those checklists a little bit more and understand that there's electrical fire, there's engine fire, engine power lost in flight. You see this plane in front of us?
No.
The white one right here?
Oh yeah, but he's
Just
way
follow
higher,
him.
right?
He's only 500 feet higher, but he's flying away from us. And he's doing 57 knots, and we're gaining on him. He's doing slow flight. So let's turn to the right. He's turning around. And we'll fly towards the 9115 interchange. Lake Valley's tracks there, Cherokee 5188 Sierra at 2,700, climbing to 3,000, heading towards the 9115 interchange. We're just over the south side of the lake, and we got traffic in sight on our left. I see him.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. All right, let's listen to the ATIS for Chino. I got 12585 in.
Okay.
All you need to do is click COM2 and we can listen to that.
And BR out of service. Check for amendments to the missed ILS approach procedure. Numerous non-standard taxiway lead-up lines, compass roads apron closed. Multiple obstructions in the vicinity of Chino Airport. Amendments to the instrument approach procedure. For more details, check notes. Hazardous information available on flight service frequencies. Take position on initial contact, read back runway summon and hold short instructions. Use caution for birds and wildlife in the vicinity of Chino Airport. Advise on initial contact information, Charlie.
Charlie.
Chino Airport information, Charlie, time 1553, Zulu, weather 13, visibility 10. Sky clear, temperature 24, dew point 16, altimeter 299.6. ILS, runway 26 right approaching you, landing and departing, runway 26 left and runway 26 right.
Okay, we got all that for you. And we got information Charlie now, so kind of over these hills. Whenever you feel like you're ready, we can start descending.
Lake Matthews Park area traffic, Sonic 5213 Tango is just about 5 miles south of the 91 on the west side of the 15 freeway. We're very much over the Corona area.
Lake Matthews Park, Cherokee 5188 Sierra at 3,000 over the Rockport, heading to the 9115 interchange. Last call, Lake Matthews. Okay. All right, you're on frequency. We got information, Charlie. And let them know we want to come back and do some pattern work.
All right, and I'm talking to Tower, yeah?
Chino Tower, 118.5, yep.
So I'm going to say we're out over the 1591 interchange, inbound to do pattern work.
Yep.
Chino Tower, Cherokee 5188 Sierra, out over the 9115 interchange, inbound to do some pattern work.
November 5188 Sierra, Chino Tower, ident, and enter a left base, runway 26 left.
Ident, 26 left.
Ident, 26 left, 88 Sierra.
I'm identing.
2,500?
400, yeah.
Chino Tower, Mooney 1014 uniform with you, 3,200.
That is great.
Mooney 1014 uniform, Chino Tower, make fit in runway 26 right.
Right in 26 right, 14 uniform.
Number 88 Sierra, thank you, I have your ident. Traffic over Paradise, 3,400 indicated, westbound, type unknown.
Looking for traffic over Paradise, 88 Sierra. No, that's Paradise. We got traffic inside over Paradise, 88 Sierra.
I don't see it.
He's right here. He's doing a hold.
Oh, I see.
He's doing instrument stuff.
Yep.
He's probably going into Corona.
Maintain 20.
So we can enter a left base for 26 left, so we can fly straight in.
Okay.
Not straight in, but straight towards the runway. Do you see the airport?
Yes.
Okay, airport's in sight. Get in the habit of saying airport in sight, maybe even telling your passengers, do you see the airport?
Okay.
Because you're not only a pilot, you're actually the pilot in command. This is your aircraft. You're going to be telling people what's going on.
Gotcha.
You want everyone in the airplane to be as familiar as what's going on as possible.
Okay.
That's why we do a briefing. That's why, you tell me to undo the latch. You told me how to do that before we took off. We're going to see Greg land. That's cool.
Is 2,000 okay, or what do you want?
So we need to be at our TPA, which is 1,400 when we get closer. So you want to be as high as you can be, right? You don't want to be too low.
(21-4) uniform, runway 26 right, cleared to land.
26 right, clear to land, Mooney 14 uniform.
November 88 Sierra, runway 26 left, cleared for the option, make left close traffic. Traffic on a 4.5 mile straight in for the parallel runway, Mooney.
Make left close traffic for 26 left, clear for the option, and look for the traffic 880.
Seneca 5213 Tango is at 1591 interchange, descending through 2006.
Okay, so you can descend down a little bit. We want to be at 1,400 by the time we enter the pattern. And he said left base. So you see this wash right here?
Yep.
So enter the left base right there.
Right. Left base over the 15 for 26 left, Seneca 5213 Tango.
This is the smoothest air I've been in.
I know, isn't this great? I'm trying to find Greg.
Was he on his down? Was he on his?
He's on final.
11,
He's like right here, somewhere in here.
Left base.
Is that him right there?
If you see an airplane, that's him.
Okay, we're looking 1-4 uniform.
Yeah, I see him.
Chino Tower Cessna 60140, holding short, runway 26 right at Papa, ready for departure, south eastbound.
So the 60143 Chino Tower, no delay, runway 26
so
right, clear.
Feels like there's full tank, fuel pump on, carbine off, mixture's full rich, and flaps are 10 below 115. So,
for uniform traffic starting, Cessna.
Let's reduce power. We should be about 90 miles per hour now. We have traffic inside for the parallel 88s here.
Thanks. Pacific 5213 Tango, number 2, follow a Cherokee left base over the wash, runway 26 left.
Yep, I got him.
For the option and left close traffic.
26 left.
All right, flaps 10.
Following the Cherokee, I've got him in sight.
Flaps 10.
Flaps 10.
Left close traffic, Seneca 5213 Tango, thank you.
Okay, there's our.
Okay, you see the runway, right?
Yep.
Okay, finals clear, flaps 25. We should be about 90.
25.
Our approach speed in this aircraft is 76, but we'll approach around 80. So let's start our turn. You're a little late. Start your turn more. Okay, you're a little high, so let's go full flaps.
Full flaps.
And let's keep our turn. You see how you're crossing runways here?
Yeah.
Keep turning.
Oh wait, are we left or we're going left or right?
We're going left.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
If you're not sure, you can ask.
Okay.
Okay? Now, don't be worried. Do you want to ask him?
No.
Okay.
So are we setting up to physically land?
Yeah, we are.
Okay.
I think 1, 2 Tango, you can turn to the numbers if you'd like.
Roger that. We're starting that left turn, 5213
Yeah, you're making me second guess, but I said 26 left like 3
Chino Tower
times.
Cessna 60143, verify left turn.
Affirmative, left turn approved, November 143.
Left turn approved, Cessna 60142.
Wind check.
Wind 250 at 4.
Okay, airspeed, good. How do you feel?
Good.
Good, okay. Good airspeed.
Okay.
Pitch down more, pitch down more, pitch down more.
Contact ground point 6.
All right, idle, and we're going to flare right here. Flare, flare.
Thank you, sir, you too.
Hold it off. Okay, not bad. Flaps down. Center line, get center line first. So get those rudders center line, full power. We got 5,000 feet of runway left.
Tango, you're number 1.
So we got plenty, right? 4,000 feet left. Airspeed's alive. Gauges are in the green. We're rotating.
It's funny. It gets bumpy on the final.
Yep. The ground effect. The grass is heating up.
So what
The
did
concrete heats up.
What did I do there? Did I
You flared a little softer. You should have held it. You let it go. You remember I told you let it go?
Yeah.
If you let it go. Your first landing was so good because I was holding it, but I felt you holding it as well. You never let it go. That last one, you kind of you let it go a little bit.
Okay.
But it is all fuel, so you're maybe even bringing it back a little bit while you're holding it. Okay, we're about 30 minutes. Probably get like 3 more landings in. Okay, we can start our left crosswind.
Good morning, Chino Tower. Grumman 1642 Romeo. 1000.
We did a flaps up last time, right?
To transition to the west port,
Did we do a flaps up landing? I can't remember.
No.
No? Okay, that was with Casey. We'll just do regular, using flaps with you.
Let's go 2nd. That's Grumman 1642 Romeo. 1700 climbing out of Riverside. Like to transition towards Fullerton, please.
Number 1642 Romeo, Chino Tower transition is approved.
It could be about
Chino altimeter
90 to 100 miles per hour in the downwind, okay? So your TPA, your traffic pattern airspeed shouldn't be more than 100.
Gotcha. 42 Romeo, suggest heading 250.
250 for 42 Romeo.
November 88 Sierra, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
That's you.
26 left, cleared for the option, 880.
Very nice. Okay, let's do our before landing checklist.
Sierra 26 right, GPS.
Let's look at the checklist for you.
Number 39er, 53 Sierra, Chino Tower, runway 26 right, cleared low approach. Fly runway heading on the go for traffic.
53 Sierra, we're going to come into land.
Retake,
53 Sierra, runway 26 right, cleared to land.
Clear to land, 26 right, 53 Sierra.
Seatbacks upright, seatbelt secure, fuel selector fullest tank. We're on the right tank, still fullest tank. Fuel pump is on. Fuel pressure.
Verified.
Verified. Mixture is full rich.
Cool. Awesome. Now you can put that away.
Number 42 Romeo, traffic passing up.
You lost your engine right now. Where are you going?
Correction 10 to 9 o'clock, southeastbound, 2,500 indicated.
Well, we're high enough, so we're going to go for the airport.
You just pitch straight forward. Yeah, you're a little low though.
43 for change boost.
So you'd struggle to get there. I think you could, but it would be close. You'd have to use some flaps. I'll show you some different techniques when we get to that point in your training, but right now we're just doing normal landing. So let's climb a little bit. Look, we're almost at the same altitude as the power lines.
Turn left another 5 degrees or so. Remain south of the pattern here. I do have a twin engine aircraft in the south pattern, a Seneca. They'll be at 2,000.
Yeah, keep us climbing.
Turn left.
1,200 over these, please.
Chino Tower, clear track 1023, inbound on the ILS 26 right.
Clear track 1023, Chino Towers, continue.
Can you give us clearance to land?
1023.
He did not.
No, he did, right? Remember, you talked to him, right?
Number 2,
just fly clear to land.
Over the wash. Runway
There's
26 left, clear for the option. Traffic on a 4-mile final for the north runway.
Okay, below what airspeed?
110.
Yeah, 115 in this aircraft?
113.
Number 53 Sierra, traffic midfield south downwind, a Seneca will be for the parallel runway.
Go ahead. You wanna verify that with me?
Number 13 Tango, 1,500 is approved. The
was that us?
Pattern altitude for twin engine aircraft generally is 2,000,
there was
but you
traffic
can be at 1,500.
on the parallel runway.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate that. 13 Tango.
1023 traffic, 1 o'clock and a mile to a mile and a half, 2,900 indicated westbound.
He'll talk to us again if he needs to.
I've got them inside. Check 1023.
Thanks. Track 1023, they're also inbound to Chino.
So let's cut the power.
We've only got about a 30 knot overtake, so I think SoCal was hoping that they'd fit in behind you.
Just hold it right here.
Yet.
We can start going faster. Crew check 1023.
Crew check 1023. The speed is your discretion. Either way, I can give them like a turn to follow you. I just wanted you to be aware of their position. You are number 2.
Yeah, but you're doing pretty good here. You feel that?
Yeah. Runway 26 right, clear low approach, fly runway heading on the go.
I would just keep this
heading on the go, 26
80,
right, clear
80,
low approach.
keep
Keep
80.
Stay away from them. Crew check 1023.
Keep 80, pitch down a little bit.
And for 53 Sierra, we're clear to land 26 right, correct? Are we going to be
power idle? And just hold it off right here, looking down the runway. Hold it off more.
Either way, and they're still
you feel how it just kept dropping? You should have held it a little bit longer.
I know we're not going all that fast, but we'll...
Okay, center line.
No worries.
Right rudder, a lot of right rudder.
Hold on, I gotta stop.
Yeah, no worries.
1,500 indicated a Seneca for the south runway.
All right, we're looking 53 Sierra.
What was that?
Number 42 Romeo, cancel restrictions.
Okay, here we go.
Navigation for change proof.
Rotating.
Cancel restrictions for your change approved. 42 Romeo, happy 4, sir.
Thank you.
Well, why'd you say I gotta stop? What happened there?
I started to lose the rudder felt. I was not applying the rudder properly.
Okay.
We'll take back Kino Tower, fly runway heading, runway 26 right, clear for takeoff.
Are you using your brakes at all? Here, let's go to the left a little bit. We're crossing runways here.
We'll take it.
Maintain that airspeed good.
Number 389
Are you using your brakes, your toes, or are you just pushing straight
Just
out?
pushing on
Okay, yeah. Don't use your toes. You got big feet like me, where you probably accidentally push the brakes, so you don't even mean to.
What time is it right now?
It is 9:35.
All right, I want to make sure we're back to. We should probably land.
Okay, we'll do this one.
I just don't want to make KC.
Yeah, no worries.
Wait.
Chino Tower, Cherokee 51880. Can we get a full stop for this one?
November 880, do you want a full stop on 26 right?
Affirmative.
Right, 880, turn right, crosswind now, please.
Right, crosswind?
Turning right.
26 right, they'll make a left turn for the south pattern. I will call your base from runway 26 right.
Sorry, I cut you off there. Could you repeat?
Turn right now.
I'm turning right, 880.
880, thank you. Traffic's departing 26 right, Cessna left you to the south pattern. I will call your base from runway 26 right.
You'll call my base for 26 right. I see the Cessna taking off at 26 right, 880.
Chino Tower, Swift.
Just so we don't have to do that crazy land taxi, remember?
Yeah. 100 behind the Seminole.
Okay, we'll go again.
Number 389 Kilo Chino Tower, number 3, follow the Seminole at your 12 o'clock. They'll be for a low
And as soon as we land, I'm going to call the fuel truck on the radio, and if they don't answer, I'll call them on the phone. Just so they're there.
43 Quebec, turn left crosswind, make left traffic from my 2 left.
See if I can connect my...
Correction, sorry. Left let's close that.
Okay, fuel selectors full.
November 5213 Tango, fly runway heading.
Heartbeat off.
Runway heading 5213 Tango, and we've got.
We could actually.
Thanks. They're joining the south pattern. You'll be following them, so you can make a left cross and turn to your discretion.
Sorry?
The field, according to the gauge, we could probably switch to left tank right now.
We'll make that left.
You want to switch?
Should we?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Field selector to left tank.
Yeah.
Number 53 Sierra, right turn when able, contact ground point 6.
Tower Transato 62.
Seatbacks, seatbelts, upright, secure. Fuel selector, forward tank, fuel pump is on.
Altitude, airspeed heading. There you go.
November 6255 Quebec, Chin Tower, fly runway heading, runway 26.
Don't descend any more than this.
Runway heading 26 left over takeoff.
1400.
So the 4343 Quebec, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
We got a guy landing.
Number 5213 Tango, number 2, follow the Skyhawk in the downwind, runway 26 left, clear for the option.
Okay, I got that guy in sight. Okay, I got them both in sight now.
Seneca 13 Tango, number 2, follow the Cessna midfield downwind, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
So you see this guy right here? So let's climb 100 feet. You see this guy right here?
No. Oh yeah, I see him.
Okay, we'll probably end up following him, but he hasn't said that yet.
November 88 Sierra, number 2 now, follow a Swift, passing off your right wing, 1000 indicated, runway 26 right, cleared to land.
You got it?
Yep. Number 2, follow Swift, 26 right, cleared to land, 880.
Yeah! That was perfect. All right, so you can start your turn now. That's Dan, probably.
Rear track 1023,
That's
continue
cool.
runway heading, traffic off your left, lower off 26 left is another twin Cessna, that'll be a left turn. I will call your turn.
I have them in sight, crew check 1023.
Thanks. November 55 Quebec, start your left turn if able.
Left turn, Quebec.
Okay, flaps 10 below 110.
Number 88 Sierra, traffic left base to final for the parallel runway Cessna.
So I need to,
Traffic inside for the parallel 880. We'll just keep watching him. We'll just keep watching him.
Oh, inside 43 Quebec, Cherokee.
Okay, he's no factor now, Kirk. You focus on landing, okay? I'll watch him. Okay, let's slow down to about 80.
November 55 Quebec, contact SoCal departure.
Departure, take care, Power Quebec.
Next notch flaps 80 miles per hour.
Left turn approved. Contact SoCal departure.
Okay, what's your landing point? What are you looking for? Your aiming point. Okay, 26. Okay, I like it.
Battery kilo, turn right.
You'll probably land on those 1,000 footers then.
Right kilo on ground. Thank you. 90 kilo.
Okay, we can always do a go around too if you feel unsafe. Full power. Pitch for 85. You feeling stable?
Yep.
All right, we'll descend. That's what the airlines do. They do a stable check.
Okay. So Poppy thinks we're a little high still?
Yeah. Maintain 80. There you go. Center line looks good. Keep pointing that nose down. Maintain 80. All the way to ground. Okay, power's idle. Flaring a little high. That's okay. Pitch up a little bit. There you go. Maintain center line. I'm helping you out. I'm helping you. Okay. Side loaded a little bit. Okay, let's get back center line here, and we'll exit probably at kilo. You okay?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, brake. Not too hard.
I got him.
Okay. I'm just gonna.
I got it. Sometimes
It makes it a lot easier actually if you just pull this because it's even braking.
RV 606 Bravo Juliet 1591. Landing with Charlie via North
one
Hangars,
thing we
please.
need a little work on is the way the rudder feels on the runway.
The last aircraft with Charlie, I do apologize. I missed the majority of that transmission segment.
Okay.
We're clear of the runway.
We're clear of the runway. Let's do after landing checklist.
Bravo Juliet
we are
1591.
Don't tell me.
With Charlie and the request on the right runway for the North Hangars.
We're at
Number
kilo.
606 Bravo Juliet.
So we're clear of 26 right on kilo.
Cool.
Taxi to port ports.
Taxi to port ports. So let's get some.
Let me do my after landing checklist.
We'll throttle 1,000 as well. You're doing good, Kirk. You're doing good. I know it's a lot of information, a lot going on, but you're doing good.
Flaps are retracked. Transponder on standby. Landing light off. Strobes off.
Strobes off. Nice.
Mixture lean for taxi. Fuel pump is off.
Okay.
Fuel pressure. We've got fuel pressure.
Yep.
All right, now
you switch tanks, you said?
Yeah, I switched
cool.
tank. All right, so we are at a kilo short of alpha. Did we switch to ground already?
I did for you. Sorry, 121.6, and we're talking on our column 2, 121.6.
Gotcha. 5188 Sierra, clear of 26 right at kilo. Cross Alpha to taxi for port.
Sir 5188 Sierra, Chino ground, taxi via Alpha Kilo.
Alpha Kilo 880.
Alpha Kilo.
See, now the right strut's high.
That's weird because you hit really hard on this one. That is weird. Huh. Well, if Greg's there, we'll ask him a couple questions. We'll talk.
Yeah.
Maybe the compass is feeling a little off.
We got to talk about that mag too.
Yeah, and the mag and yeah.
Chino ground, Seneca 5213 Tango is off.
Hey, make sure we're going kilo. He said kilo.
Like taxi back
So let's go kilo.
331 Tango, Chino ground, wind, calm, altimeter 296, runway 26 left, taxi via Charlie.
26 left via Charlie.
Oh, you might ask for fuel.
Can I have the rudder back?
Yeah, I'm not touching it.
Okay.
Sorry about that. If I was. Talking on. Chino Fuel Services, Cherokee 5188 you guys up?
Chino ground, Cherokee 4132 Juliet is at Dubois for the active with Charlie.
Cherokee 4132 Juliet, Chino ground, runway 26.
Papa, cross runway 21 for 26 right, 32 Juliet.
He might be following us.
I wonder if Greg already called.
Yeah, he probably already called, but I don't know if you guys all call Chino Fuel Services. There's other fuel
Chino ground,
companies.
Bonanza 36 Lima Romeo, B160 taxi with Charlie.
Bonanza 36 Lima Romeo, Chino ground, runway 26 right, taxi via Mike Delta Alpha, cross runway 21.
You have?
26 right, Mike Delta Alpha.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, it's called a company called Warburg Adventures.
Oh, yeah?
We went up and flew. They took us in formation.
No
It
way.
was awesome.
Were you in the front or back seat?
I was in the front seat.
Okay, so the back seat's PIC.
Back seats, yeah.
Okay.
The guy was a crop duster. The guy that was flying me.
In that plane?
No.
Oh,
It,
that's sick.
All right,
I want to get
now,
one
do
of
I
those.
want to leave center line here so I can give him room if he was to be passing this way? Or what would I do?
Bonanza 36
Yeah.
Romeo, maintain.
I think he might be helping you out even. Yeah, just go that way.
Departure frequency 125.
Yeah, you don't have to stay on center line. It's just a guide.
KVFR below 2,500.
Chino Fuel Services, Cherokee 51880. You guys up?
188 Sierra, this is Chino Fuel Services. How can I help you?
Hey, what's up, Trent? Can we go get fuel at Casey's yellow Cherokee?
Yep, I saw you. I'll head on over to you. I got one more call on the F road, and then I'll shoot on over to you guys.
Sounds good. We'll see you soon, man.
Now, because should I just pull in straight and then just turn it around for Casey, or should I leave it here?
And we're gonna have to fuel it anyway, so just bring it in like we normally do. It's not a big deal. I like how every time you guys bring a plane in, Dan's wife is over here wiping it down.
Yeah.
We're good, Greg? Okay, we're good on his side, he said. There's Kim. Was Greg fine with Kim, you think?
No, Casey's playing with.
Oh,
Ken
okay. Oh, yeah, she told me that.
Okay, shut down. Throttle idle. Electrical equipment is off.